What's good is the one, the only, the truth, the king himself. But what do I know? Boxing back at y'all with another one, man. I definitely had to post this video, man, because I hear a lot of people using this term, this not term, but this using this quote for Canelo saying that he was daring to be great. So before I even get to the video, man, let me just show you what just a few out of thousands of people were saying before Canelo fought Adrien Bibble. Now, I want you guys to see something real quick. I want you guys to see this. This is my post in November 30th, 2019. So about 2.5 years ago. Okay, I said, if this fight happens at light heavyweight, I promise you I'm putting my money on Bibble. Canelo is a great, skillful boxer, but at 175, I think Bibble is just too much for him. That's my opinion. What's your thoughts, right? So we have people saying, I think Canelo would just stay away from him, stay away from all night in boxing, win on points. I doubt that he's going to fight at 75 again. Okay, cool. Bivol would be arrested. Okay, cool. Canelo should move. All right. I don't see anything special. He's saying he doesn't see anything special in Bivol. Canelo wins by KO. Easy work. Bivol's specialty is the 1-2. Canelo would just take advantage of that encounter. Let me laugh at that real quick. But hey, how come no? Okay, we were talking about. Canelo would give Plant about. Oh, I meant to laugh at that. Canelo would give Bivol a boxing lesson. Okay, right. Canelo wins. I really like Bivol, but his defense isn't great. He is much bigger. I still think Canelo is the better boxer. I'm not sure. Okay, Canelo wins. Bivol is a born fighter. I don't know why. Dude ain't beating anyone anytime soon. See, hours. You know what I'm saying? I always remember Canelo has judges in his pocket. That's very true. So I just want y'all to look at some of the things that these fans are saying as opposed to Bivol, but now they want to say that Canelo is daring to be great. So my thing is this, man. Like, what I'm not understanding is first and foremost, how do you? I never understand how do y'all sit here and criticize the shit out of Bivol, right? Before the fight, many people said that Bivol had no chance. Bivol was a born fighter. They saw his fight with Craig Richards and saw nothing spectacular about Adrien Bivol. They saw nothing spectacular about Adrien Bivol. I mean, and it's all on. All you got to do is just check the YouTube videos. But just for the sake of this video, I don't have that much time. So, it's just so many people that was talking bad about Adrien Bivol, but then Adrien Bivol, and they were saying how, Canelo was going to destroy Adrien Bivol. He's a born fighter and all this. He only relies on the 1-2. They were saying all this, but now that Canelo has went up and lost to Adrien Bivol, now all of a sudden Canelo was daring to be great. How do you dare to be great? I mean, some of these same guys are saying Canelo was daring to be great. How do you say he's daring to be great of a guy that you said that he was going to beat the shit out of easily? Nah, that doesn't work like that. I mean, now, if Canelo moved up and fought Artur Beterbiev, then we could say he was daring to be great. But a lot of y'all thought that he was gonna easily walk through or beat Adrien Bivol quite comfortably, easily on points. And now that Bivol beat him, y'all say that he's daring to be great. But then you guys have an issue with Roy Jones when Roy Jones said that was a cherry pick gone wrong. Now, it possibly could have been a cherry pick gone wrong. I personally, I from the start had Canelo winning. I mean, not Canelo, I'm sorry, Bivol winning. I had Bivol, but the only reason why I wouldn't bet on him because I just don't trust judges when it comes to Canelo's fights. But I've stated like, Canelo, Canelo should get credit for taking this fight because, Bivol is a great fighter. But my own issue, again, it comes from the Canelo fans and partly Canelo himself. Like, you guys were saying that this was going to be an easy fight, but then Canelo loses. Now y'all want to say he was daring to be great. This is the narrative that y'all have, that y'all push. Canelo's already been at light heavyweight. He obviously fought a very not in his prime Sergey Kovalev, right? And then y'all automatically assumed that he was gonna just walk through Bibble, but then Bibble beats him, and now y'all want to say Canelo was daring to be great. I got a question for y'all. Was Adrien Broner daring to be great when he moved up to fight Marcos Maidana? I never, to this day, Deontay Wilder boy.
To this day,
I have never heard anybody say Adrien Broner was daring to be great, and he moved up 2 weight classes and fought Marcos Maidana. 2 weight classes to fight Marcos Maidana. And I know what y'all are going to say. Well, he fought Paulie Malignaggi first. Well, Canelo fought Sergey Kovalev at 175, right? So that wasn't Sergey Kovalev's, that wasn't Canelo Alvarez's first fight at light heavyweight. And so I've never heard anybody say Adrien Broner was daring to be great for moving up to fight Marcos Maidana. Never. As a matter of fact, we've got nothing but AB criticisms and all this type of shit like this, that, and the third. But again, I didn't hear people talk about Adrien Broner daring to be great fighting against Marcos Maidana. So how in the world does Canelo Alvarez get this daring to be great term by moving up fighting Dimitri Bivol after you guys said it out of your own mouth that Dimitri Bivol does nothing special? You don't see anything special about Dimitri Bivol. So going back to Canelo, I mean, I just don't. I don't know. That just kind of puzzles me, bro. And this is for you. You guys got to answer this. Was Canelo really daring to be great, or was this a case of cherry picking gone wrong? Canelo thought that it would be a lot easier to go up and get a belt from Dimitri Bivol, because again, I define daring to be great is if he would have moved up and fought. If he would have fought Artur Beterbiev, then okay, I can see you saying he was daring to be great. Or if he even, like, you know, somebody like that. But you guys said it. This is coming out of your mouth. The Canelo fans, this is coming out of your mouth. He was Dimitri Bivol ain't nothing. He's a basic fighter. He's a Canelo walked through him. So how is it daring to be great? How is what Canelo Alvarez doing daring to be great, but what Adrien Broner did against Marcos Maidana, who was a dangerous opponent, might I say, how is that not considered daring to be great? Oh, my bad. You guys don't like to give Adrien Broner those credits. That's right. That's right, because you don't like Adrien Broner as a person, so you don't like to give him any type of credits in the ring. Okay, I get it. Now I know what's going on. Okay, I understand. I definitely understand. Okay. I'm just saying. What Kell Brook was doing, that was daring to be great. Kell Brook moved up to fight the boogeyman of the division, in the middleweight division. That's daring to be great. That's what I call daring to be great. Even what Mikey Garcia did when he moved up to fight Errol Spence, that's daring to be great. That's my definition of daring to be great. Okay? So how can you guys criticize the shit out of Dimitri Bivol? Because I let's not forget his last fight. You know what? I should have went to that. Oh my gosh, I should have went to that fight and picked out the comments there, man. Oh my gosh. Left or right. Just go to that fight. You'll see it. He's not ready for Canelo. Canelo's gonna destroy this guy. Oh, this is the guy that you think is gonna beat Canelo. Canelo's gonna destroy this guy. Oh my gosh. A month later, well, Canelo was daring to be great. Nah, buddy. Sorry, that doesn't work though. And here's the thing that trips me out the most though. Right now, you got a guy that just fought last night that looks superb, might I add. Right. You got a guy in David Benavidez who wants Canelo. This is what trips me out about the fans a lot. This is what definitely trips me out, right? You guys will sit here and criticize the shit out of David Benavidez. Oh, he ain't done nothing. He ain't nobody. He ain't done nothing, right? But if Canelo beats him, then you want us to give Canelo respect for that. But if we're going by your judgment, see, a lot of you guys did that with Deontay Wilder. Y'all tried to pull that with Deontay Wilder, with Tyson Fury. You try to say Tyson Fury is the best, and you say, who has he fought, right? Oh, he beat Deontay Wilder. He beat Vladimir Klitschko. Okay, but according to your standards, Deontay Wilder is a bum that can't fight, and Vladimir Klitschko was 42 years old. So you can't give him credit for beating Vladimir Klitschko because you guys don't like to give Wilder credit for beating Luis Ortiz. You said Luis Ortiz was old when Wilder fought him, so Vladimir Klitschko was even older than Luis Ortiz was when Wilder fought him. Vladimir Klitschko was older when Tyson Fury fought him. So if we're going by your standards, Tyson Fury beat a bum and an old man. How does that make Tyson Fury one of the greatest? See what happens when I use your logic against you? Kind of sucks, don't it? So you guys talk so bad. You said Caleb Plant was a C-level fighter and all this, that, and the third, and Caleb Plant has nothing, but then Canelo beats him, and you want me to give Canelo respect because he beat such a great guy in Caleb Plant. But according to your words, Caleb Plant was a pillow-fisted C-level fighter that ain't fought nobody. So why should I give Canelo those credits, those accolades? I'm just using your logic against you. Can't be mad at that when I'm using your words against you. See, you guys got to be careful about how you choice these opponents that could be future opponents for your favorite fighter. You see me, I told you from the start, I want Jamelo to fight Brian Castaño. Castaño was a dog, and I knew he was a dog. Now, Jermell Charlo beat Castaño, even though y'all thought Jermell Charlo was going to lose because y'all thought he lost the first fight. Could Jermell Charlo beat Castaño? Now, give my dude his credit. But now with Canelo, you guys want to devalue all these opponents, but then if Canelo fights him and beat him, then you guys want to expect us to give Canelo credit. No, it don't work like that. Pick your struggle. But what do I know?